Hi, I'm Patrick Weinert, founder of The Money Mission, and I help people like you achieve financial success so that you can lead more fulfilling lives. In this video, I want to talk to you about a great opportunity that I'm going to provide for you. Over the next week, I'm going to send you a series of videos that are going to provide valuable training in order to help you reach your financial goals faster. Do you feel overwhelmed by your current financial situation? Do you feel like you're drowning in debt and there's seemingly no way out? Do you lose sleep at night because you wonder whether or not you'll have enough money for retirement or whether or not you have a good retirement plan? If you feel this way, just understand that you are not alone. There are a lot of people who feel the exact same way that you do. How would you feel if money wasn't an issue anymore? How would you feel if you could always get a good night's sleep because you knew that you had enough money for retirement? Or you knew you had a good retirement plan? What would you do if you didn't have to work anymore because you knew you would have enough money in order to support you and your family? I had the privilege and honor of serving in our armed forces for a number of years. And during that time, I was asked to lead the team responsible for developing the budget and investment plan for the United States Marine Corps. Needless to say, it was a pretty challenging job. But during the time that we had this as our task, we experienced a great deal of success. And, I wanted to take my success from that experience, and I wanted to bring it to people like you. People who feel, stuck in their financial situation, where it seems like there's no way out. Or even for those who do have some level of success, they want to take that success to the next level. In the last survey that I sent out, I got back an overwhelmingly large number of positive responses from you. And I really appreciated all the thought that went into the questions. There were many thought-provoking questions, and I want to incorporate some of those questions into this series of videos that I'm going to provide for you. Two of the areas that I want to talk about in this particular video are technology and then also your retirement plan. As far as technology is concerned, there's lots of ways that it can help us with our finances. And that's getting more money out of the money we already have, right? It's not trying to go get a second job or do a side hustle. It's trying to get more out of the income that you have already. And, in some cases, I think, we don't know how technology can help us, or we don't think that it can. But in one particular area, particularly budgeting applications, technology has helped many people achieve greater financial success. My own personal favorite budget app is on a site called Mint.com. Many of you may have heard of it, but Mint is a great budget app because it takes information from a number of different sources and really puts a budget together for you. The other thing I like about it is that it's free. You can't argue with that. And it also has a pretty robust security system, right? If you're going to put a lot of personal information in one location, I want to make sure that you're protected. And Mint has a very good security system when it comes to that. So what I want to encourage you to do is to log on to Mint.com, if you haven't done this already, and set up a free account. And go through some of the tutorials that they have established on there for you to work you through how that system works. The other thing that I want to talk with you about as well is your retirement plan. I have friends who ask me, hey Pat, should I save for retirement or maybe put my money in an emergency fund? Or maybe I should put it in a fund to save for my kids' college education. Let me be very clear to you. Your retirement saving should be your number one priority. Okay? Not just a priority, your number one priority. Look, if you want to pay off some high interest credit card debt first, that's fine. You can do that. But once that's done, you need to start saving for your retirement right away. And there's several reasons why. First of all, nobody's going to do it for you. And the sooner you start saving, the more you're going to gain. Most people work at a place where there's some sort of a tax-sheltered or tax-free account, like a 401k or a 403b. And many employers provide matching funds for that. If you start saving now, you're going to capture as much of that matching fund as you can. That's free money. And it's going to give you more time for that money to grow and to work for you towards your retirement. A couple of rules of thumb, too, when it comes to retirement that many people don't think about. How much do you need in retirement? I want you to think about that. How much do you think you'll need each year? Take that number, add a 0 to the end of it, and then double it. And that's how much money you're going to need entering retirement. So if you need $50,000 a year, you're going to need $1 million entering retirement. Look, I know that sounds intimidating, but we need to get clear on that now so that you and I can work together as a team to get you to that goal once you get close to those golden years. The other thing to keep in mind is your age. You know, if you're younger, you can invest in riskier investments. If you're older, you want to be in more stable investments. So as a rule of thumb, take 120, subtract your age from it, and that percentage is the amount that you can have in riskier investments. When I say risky investments, I'm thinking stocks, and safer investments are like bonds. So if you're 20 years old, maybe all your money could be in stocks because even though they're volatile, they're going to perform the best over a long period of time. Whereas if you're a little bit older, you're going to have maybe 60% of your money in stocks and 40% in bonds. And people need to understand that that needs to be rebalanced as they grow older and enter retirement years so that they're in more stable assets once they retire. So what I want you to do is I want you to log on to Mint.com, set up an account, go through some of the tutorials. In the next video, I'm going to talk with you a little bit about another tip, and that is the wealthy. How do they know places to invest? How do they get the information that they get? How can you and I get access to that same information? And I ask you to please post comments to this video. Let me know your questions too, because I always want to make sure that I'm answering your questions. And until next video, I wish you unlimited success.